Hello everybody and welcome back into the dungeon on this Wednesday. I believe it is the 4th of January 2017. Can you believe it? I'm old enough to remember when the world was going to end 17 years ago. How time does fly and interests do change, and yes, that is my chin you see, but we will carry on past all that. Today I want to do a few things like maybe improve my background here a little bit, get the Canadian flag up, and yeah, we'll take a look at that Euro Grower garden with my peppers in it, and yeah, take a look around, see what we can do. Alright, let's get started. I seriously got to do something about this big empty space back there. It's just, it feels wrong to not have my flag up, so I think that's the first thing we're going to take care of today. Then I can have a proper patriotic type backdrop going on. Much better. It's those little things that make such a big difference in life, you know? Alright, so underneath that, we have the Euro Grower with all of its assorted things in there. I want to do some work in here too. Thinking about thinning it out, so I've just got one pepper plant in each one of these locations. Well, maybe not the Carolina Reapers. I don't know. I might wait till they get a little bit bigger. But definitely some of these Crimson Reds, I'm going to put them into solo cups. And then I've got these Yard Fatales here. Or that one in the middle, I don't know. I can't remember. I think these two might be regular Fatales, but they're not looking so hot. So we shall see. But definitely want to do some thinning out. I've got the chocolate Bootla. One of them now is in the container here. Growing in the hydroponics. It seems to be doing fairly well. This one Yard Fatale by the coffee plant though, still definitely the prize winner as it were. Got the biggest true leaves on it so far. But, you know, once I get a second light, that'll make a big difference. So if I had one over each side of this, I mean, look at that difference, right? Huge light difference. So, yeah, I've got more fluorescent bulbs. I just can't find another one of these cheap fixtures, and I'm not willing to pay like 60 bucks to get a fixture when I can find it for less than 30. I just gotta wait. Speaking of waiting, this pumpkin's going to be waiting for a while, but look at this thing grow. Rather massive leaf on it. Now I am giving it some of the nutrient water from the hydroponics. All of the red solo cups down here are getting the occasional bit of that. Just to kind of boost them up a little bit, and they seem to be pretty happy with it. Look at the nice dark green on this oregano here. It's coming in nicely. There's a lot of dead oregano twigs in there I need to pull out, but what is living is doing quite well. And the basil in the cup here, this is doing amazingly well. Haven't tried any of it, but getting on time to, I think. Maybe a nice fresh garden salad soon. I was rooting around in the clay. This definitely does have roots in it. Looks like kind of this first sage cutting has roots. I only just put this one in though, so I doubt it's got anything yet. Anywho, yeah. Let's get started moving some of these peppers out and figure out where I'm going to put them so they have light. So this time around when I'm doing my double cups, I'm making considerably larger gaps in the bottom because I'm noticing not a lot of roots are getting through and it's taking forever for the water to be absorbed. So hopefully this will work better than the previous double cups I did. One way to find out. Time to grab a Crimson Red. Well, I'm going to say I cut them too big that time. I've got an awful lot of soil going through, so I need to find myself a happy medium there. But that's some damp soil. Well, it's getting to be anyway, so let us find ourselves a seedling to plunk into that red solo cup. I guess we'll grab one from this set of 3 here. This one looks pretty decent, so I'm just going to try and be really gentle pulling this out. Come on. That's not too shabby. That seemed to be pretty painless. Let's grab another one and get it into a cup as well. And then I'll decide about the Reaper, whether or not it's going to focus, whether or not it's going to stay 2 of them in there, or whether or not I'll bring one of them out. Alright, starting to take over more and more of this basement here. Oh yes, I've got 4 more varieties of seeds in the start here from, I believe these are from White Hot Seeds. do the Pepper Lovers G Plus community there, but I've got some Naga Black, and let's see what else is in here. The Billy Goat Peppers, the Bahut Joloka Yellow, and I think the other ones are 7-Pot Brain Strain Yellow, although it doesn't show up very well on the camera here. Bit of an odd twist to that. But I got that on the heat mat. It's just one of those assorted nut and chocolate containers. I figured I'd give it a try. Might want to poke some holes in here. But I just started those yesterday, so again, so I was really moist. Oh, I can't get over this pumpkin though. And look at all that in the middle. See if it's gonna, no, it doesn't want to focus on that, but it looks like potentially might be the beginning of flowers in there, so that's just crazy. Rosemary's coming along quite nicely. Kind of thinking about taking the larger one of these and putting it into the Euro Grower hydroponics, in that one with the rest of the herbs. Undecided at this time, but yeah, coming along nicely. Guess we'll take this one on the outside for the other crimson red. Again, oh, focus. Try and be super gentle. Some very nice roots on that. Fantastic. If that's the kind of roots I'm going to see out of this Euro Grower in general, this is exciting. Just need to get some more light on top of this, and woohoo! Oh yeah. So I think I am going to try and move the larger of these two Reaper seedlings into a solo cup as well. And then I guess I have something for my Carolina Reaper entry in the Pepper Lovers community for the 2017 contest. A little late, everybody else has already got their starts going, but what can I say? I live in the land of winter. Oh, beautiful. So I did decide to move the smaller of the rosemarys into this hydroponic garden, and it's not showing up very well on the camera against my hand, but very tiny root mass on this thing. Hopefully it'll do much better in here with the basil and the sage. Next up, I found this Planter's Pride kit at, I think it was a Home Hardware. We were wandering around in Minnedosa there. Comes with chili peppers, so I was instantly sold. Everything you need. New Mex 6 chili pepper, so don't actually have that in my collection right now. Let's hope this works, and then maybe I will. Just reading the inside of that cardboard here, and it looks like the plant will ripen everything all at once. So I have a determinate variety of pepper here, but should be interesting all the same. We got the cocoa core in the bottom here, the little hanger for it that I probably won't use. Tiny Tim tomatoes. Aha, there we go. Chili pepper, New Mexico 6. Excellent. I guess I need to cut that open and start soaking it. This does come with a little removable plug in the bottom there, so I think I'm just gonna fill this up with water and see how long it takes. We'll get back to it in a little bit. Alright, so change of plan. I'm far too impatient to wait for that to rehydrate, so I've gotten a bunch of my potting soil from the tote, and I'm going to put 4 of these New Mexico 6 chili seeds in here, and we'll check back on it next week or the week after and see if there's anything to show for it. Put that on the warming mat, and now we wait. But that's really what gardening is, isn't it? It's a whole bunch of waiting. Waiting for seeds to sprout, waiting for fruit, waiting for summer. Oh, June 1st. I got a lot of waiting till summer gets here. But, you know, I got the indoor garden now. It gives me something to do in my wintry months, and hopefully that will help me keep my sanity, or what little of it is left. Anywho, thank you all for joining me this week. I have no idea if there will be something up between now and next Wednesday, but I will definitely see you guys again next Wednesday. Take care and have a nice, safe weekend. Happy 2017, everybody.